What's up, everyone? It is Thursday, January 19th, 2017, and it's time to go to work on music. So, today should be a good day. I'm starting to beef up my practice time a little bit, which is really exciting and really fun and a little scary. I always feel like there's a part of myself that sort of resists spending all my time on music, but then there are these other parts of myself that just demand that we spend that time. So, it's an interesting thing. I think a lot of artists deal with it. A lot of people, it's like you're taking a class and you're studying something you're really interested in, but you still resist doing your homework. Like, it just doesn't necessarily add up. But it's a beautiful thing, and it's part of being human, and that's what we got, so that's what we're dealing with. But today's going to be a good day. Going to do some classwork and start to expand my study habits a little bit. Doing 2 online classes plus some book work out of the composition book I was telling you guys about yesterday. And also going to do some work on the drums. And then that's probably going to be the whole day, although I may have the opportunity to start getting back into some of the production work that I was working on at the end of last year. And I'm in this kind of conflicted place where I could finish the album I was working on at the end of last year. It was sort of like an EP, and it was mostly geared toward live performance, but I thought might as well make some studio cuts of this stuff. And I was feeling really good about the material at the time, and now I just don't know how I'm feeling about the material, and that's why it can be really difficult to finish things over long stretches of time unless it's just so obviously amazing. I mean, it's hard to have critical distance on our work sometimes. Some things we think are so crappy, but they turn out to be really great in other people's opinions, and vice versa. And it's just hard to rationalize the whole thing. So I think what I'll probably do is just try to finish that stuff, like get it as good as it can be on my own. I may send it out for some outside mixing and mastering help. We'll see. And I might just try to release it um, somehow. I don't know. Maybe I'll release it under a different moniker or something like that, or maybe I'll release it under the Eons thing, depending on how it turns out. But one thing I've realized from the last few years of producing is it's really difficult to evaluate things before they're finished. Like, you really have to finish something, like get it sounding as good as it possibly can be before you can really judge whether it's good or bad, because so often, like, things only come together in that final hour, and that's just sometimes the way it goes. Not always, but sometimes. So I'll probably just finish that stuff on principle now that I think about it, and then whether I release it or not is, of course, up to me, and that's a really nice thing about being independent. So anyway, I'll take you guys along for the ride. Hope you guys are having a great day, and let's do this.